This is Gene Keys, Skyserve, Texas News. Texas appears to be trying to carve out an exception for its deadly drug use as the state sues the FDA. The DallasMorningNews.com contributed to this report. The Texas prison system on Wednesday sued the Food and Drug Administration, demanding the return of 1,000 vials of execution drug sodium thiopental, seized by federal authorities in 2015. The federal lawsuit challenges the FDA's formal ruling issued Friday that prohibits the Texas Department of Criminal Justice from importing the drug. The drug isn't produced in the United States, and European drug makers stopped exporting sodium thiopental to the U.S. in 2011. Texas has enough pentobarbital for the 5 executions currently scheduled, but the state's death row houses 240 inmates. Exxon has been fined $20 million for emissions from one Texas plant. NBCDFW.com contributed to this report. A judge has ordered ExxonMobil to pay a penalty of nearly $20 million for releasing 10 million pounds of pollutants into the air over the course of 8 years from a complex it operates east of Houston. Texas-based Exxon, on thousands of occasions from 2005 to 2013, violated federal clean air standards. Exxon collected more than $14 million in economic benefits by delaying measures to curb the emissions from its plant in Baytown. The pollutant could have been detected earlier. Some are calling it Houdini accounting at the Capitol. The Corpus Christi Caller-Times.com contributed to this report. Attorney General Ken Paxton says it's okay to use the $2.5 billion in sales tax revenue that Texas is required by law to transfer to the Highway Fund for budget spending. With the planning by the Texas Department of Transportation continuing, the Senate's accounting is simple. Sales tax revenue is required to be transferred to the Highway Fund on August 2019. Just hold on to the billions until September 2019. The difference between August and September is significant because the state budgets its money by the fiscal year rather than the calendar year. By holding on to the money a little too long, the Senate may then add the $2.5 billion to the state budget it is attempting to fund. Meanwhile, the Transportation Department gets its $2.5 billion right away without having to wait for the next budget cycle, spending the same money twice. The money, in effect, will be in 2 places at once. Visit us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.